Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Can you imagine an animal that can destroy millions of acres of farmland, cause traffic accidents, and threaten the tourism industry in just a few years? That's the wild boar, a real nightmare for the United States. With an astonishing reproductive rate, a herd of wild boars can double in size in just 12 months. They not only devastate the environment, but also cause economic damage worth billions of dollars every year. Not limited to rural areas, wild boars have also invaded cities, creating chaotic scenes on the streets and becoming a threat to humans. Imagine you're driving on the highway and suddenly a massive wild boar runs right in front of your car. This has happened before and led to serious accidents. So, what has the US government done to deal with this issue? The answer might surprise you: hunting wild boars from helicopters. But why was this method chosen? Why did the US government opt to hunt wild boars from the air instead of other measures? Let's dive into the details of the wild boar control campaign using helicopters right here on Agricultural Hunters. But before we get into the details, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you. Wild boars are not just a threat. They are a nightmare for the economy, the environment, and the lives of people in the US. With their rapid reproduction rate and strong adaptability, they have spread across states, causing unpredictable damage. Wild boars are often referred to as living bulldozers because of their aggressive digging habits. They tear up the land, destroy crops, cause soil erosion, and wipe out native ecosystems. Millions of acres of agricultural land are severely affected each year, causing significant economic losses for farmers. Not only that, but they also devastate forests, reduce vegetation, and threaten native wildlife species. Not only does the wild boar cause environmental damage, but it also impacts the tourism industry, one of the key revenue sources for many states in the US. In Carolina, wild boars cause around $1.5 million in damage annually, forcing many tourist spots to close or reduce visitor numbers by up to 20%. Tourists feel uneasy when encountering wild boars, and there have even been cases of attacks. A wild scene in the heart of a tourist area is truly a nightmare for the managers. Not only are wild boars rampant in rural areas and tourist spots, but they have also invaded cities, causing chaos on highways, residential gardens, and public parks. Traffic accidents involving wild boars are on the rise, putting human lives at serious risk. In 2022, authorities had to deal with over 5,000 decomposing wild boar carcasses in urban areas, a staggering number. Not only did they create a foul odor, but the carcasses also became breeding grounds for dangerous diseases, threatening public health. As a result, the US government and hunters implemented a powerful solution: helicopter hunting. This method not only effectively controls the wild boar population, but also helps minimize economic damage, protect the environment, and ensure human safety. Helicopters can fly at speeds of up to 150 km/h, allowing hunters to easily chase and eliminate wild boars, even in difficult terrains like forests, swamps, and mountains, where ground vehicles struggle to access. Additionally, helicopters are equipped with advanced technology, such as GPS systems, compasses, and infrared optics, which help hunters detect and track their targets, even at night or in bad weather conditions. These tools increase shooting accuracy, reduce wasted ammunition, and ensure quick kills. There's no denying that helicopter hunting has yielded results beyond expectations. According to the 2023 report by the Oklahoma Wildlife Commission, thanks to the aerial hunting campaign, over 2,500 wild boars were eliminated, significantly reducing the damage caused by this species. As a result, the affected tourist spots, farms, and urban areas have gradually recovered. This method not only saves time, but also optimizes hunting efficiency, especially in hard-to-reach areas. With speeds reaching up to 150 km/h, helicopters allow hunters to cover vast areas in a short amount of time. This is crucial when dealing with wild boars, a species known for its quick movements, intelligence, and adaptability to various terrains. If ground vehicles like trucks or ATVs are used, hunters may face many obstacles due to dense forests, swamps, or thick grasslands. But with helicopters, accessing even the wildest areas becomes incredibly easy. One of the biggest advantages of using helicopters is their ability to navigate with extreme precision. Modern helicopter models are equipped with GPS satellite navigation systems, electronic compasses, and digital maps, making it easy for pilots and hunters to pinpoint the location of wild boar herds in real time. This system not only helps helicopters track the boars, but also predicts their movement direction, allowing for a smarter approach strategy. Particularly when hunting in vast areas like Texas, Oklahoma, or Louisiana, precise navigation is crucial to avoid losing track of the target. When it comes to aerial wild boar hunting, the Bell 407 is one of the most popular helicopter models used in wildlife control campaigns across the U.S. This helicopter is designed for flexibility and can carry 4 to 6 people, allowing for smooth coordination between the pilot, hunters, and technical support team. Unlike ground hunting, using helicopters provides a significant tactical advantage. From above, hunters have a broader view, making it easier to spot wild boars even when they are hiding in dense forests or tall fields. Additionally, Since helicopters can adjust their altitude flexibly, hunters can choose the best shooting angle without being hindered by the terrain. Moreover, hunting wild boars from helicopters minimizes risks to humans. Wild boars are very aggressive and can retaliate when pursued, especially adult males weighing over 100 kilos. By hunting from above, hunters avoid direct contact with the boars, reducing the risk of injury or disease transmission from the animals. Hunting wild boars from helicopters is no simple task. It's not just about holding a gun and shooting. It requires a perfect coordination between the pilot and the hunter to ensure the highest effectiveness. At heights of several meters above the ground, aiming at a fast-moving target like a wild boar is a real challenge. Hunters must possess extremely accurate shooting skills and sharp reflexes to handle situations in an instant. Just one small mistake could result in a missed shot or even endanger their teammates. Safety is the top priority throughout the entire process. The team must strictly follow safety procedures. Wild boars can carry dangerous pathogens such as African swine fever, salmonella bacteria, and various parasites. Therefore, when handling them, protective measures like gloves, masks, and antimicrobial clothing are essential to prevent transmission to humans and other animals. This campaign not only controls the wild boar population, but also has a humanitarian aspect and contributes significantly to the local economy. Instead of allowing large numbers of wild boars to be wasted, many facilities have started using wild boar meat for food. With its high protein content and lower fat compared to farm-raised pigs, wild boar meat has become an excellent nutritional choice. Restaurants specializing in wild game are increasingly favoring this meat, helping stimulate the local economy. However, caution is necessary, as wild boars live in natural environments and may carry various dangerous diseases. Therefore, before being used as food, wild boars must be thoroughly inspected and properly prepared, ensuring they are cooked thoroughly to eliminate parasites. Thank you for joining us in today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit like, and share the video with your friends and family so we can explore more interesting topics together. The jaguar, belonging to the cat family, is one of the most remarkable wild animals with an exceptional ability to adapt to various environments. They can thrive in dense rainforests, savannas, and even mountainous regions. Their distinctive coat, adorned with large rosettes, provides effective camouflage, facilitating hunting and helping them avoid detection. The flexibility and adaptability of jaguars to diverse habitats have allowed them to survive and thrive in different ecosystems around the globe. Join us as we explore and learn more about the jaguar. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our latest videos on this important topic. The leopard is a skilled predator that plays a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. With its sophisticated hunting skills, it helps control the population of other animals in its habitat preventing overpopulation of rodents and herbivores. The presence of leopards not only protects the health of the ecosystem, but also ensures that other animal species can thrive sustainably. Currently, due to food scarcity from habitat loss and human pressure, leopards have started attacking livestock in areas near forests. This behavior not only causes damage to farmers, but also leads to conflicts between humans and wildlife, increasing the risk of encounters with humans and resulting in serious issues regarding safety and livelihoods. Additionally, leopards have been attacking pets at night, causing concern among pet owners about their animals' safety. These attacks not only result in losses for residents, but also diminish trust within the community regarding wildlife protection measures. The presence of leopards in residential areas has created conflicts between humans and wildlife, highlighting the need for effective management strategies to protect both pets and the natural ecosystem. To mitigate this situation, trapping activities for leopards have been implemented in many areas. Safe and humane trapping methods are used to capture leopards without causing them harm. Once captured, the leopards can be relocated to wilder areas where they can live without posing a threat to pets or humans. Additionally, some areas have allowed leopard hunting to ensure the safety of the community and its residents. This decision was made to reduce the number of attacks and conflicts between leopards and humans. Allowing this practice not only helps minimize the risk of attacks, but also facilitates effective management of the leopard population, thereby maintaining balance within the ecosystem. Do you agree with this method? If so, please like the video, and if not, leave a 3 in the comments. To successfully hunt leopards, hunters should use bait to lure them into the desired area. The bait, which can be fresh meat or food that leopards prefer, will attract them closer. Strategically placing the bait allows hunters to easily observe and determine the right moment to take action. Smartly using bait not only increases the chances of a successful hunt, but also ensures that the process is conducted safely and effectively. When the prey is focused on the decoy, quickly aim for its weak point to finish off the target quickly. Usually, sensitive areas such as the chest or head are ideal choices to ensure an effective and humane shot. When ready, shoot with full concentration. The goal is to end the hunt quickly, minimize the pain of the prey, and protect the environment. Accuracy and decisiveness in this moment are very important to ensure a successful hunt. Humane management of jaguars is a balanced approach aimed at protecting this wild species as well as nearby communities. Instead of employing drastic measures like extermination or relocation, humane management focuses on minimizing conflict between humans and animals through environmentally friendly strategies. Encouraging research on the behavior and ecology of jaguars will also help develop more effective and sustainable management methods. Implementing these measures not only safeguards jaguars, but also fosters greater harmony and understanding between humans and nature. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like the video. If not, leave a 4 in the comments to share your opinion.
A family road trip turned chaotic when a 1,200-pound moose ran onto the highway. Fortunately, no one was injured in the collision. Drive slowly through wooded areas in the winter and pay attention to warning signs. A bus traveling at over 50 mph on a highway in Colorado this morning encountered an unexpected passenger, a young deer darting across the road. This incident serves as a reminder for all drivers to always wear seat belts, even on short trips, to minimize injuries in such situations. In the suburbs of Texas, where streetlights are scarce and wild boars are among the 3 most populous animals in the United States, the lack of visibility has led to drivers losing control of their vehicles. The importance of the government installing streetlights cannot be overstated, as it could reduce accidents by up to 30%. Installing 12-foot, 12T fences has proven effective in preventing kangaroos from leaping onto highways in many areas of Australia. These fences act as a physical barrier, reducing collisions significantly by redirecting kangaroos away from high traffic zones. It's unclear whether the man was in immediate danger when encountering such a kangaroo, but there are certainly consequences when one appears unexpectedly on the road. Drivers should reduce their speed to 35 mph to allow enough time to react. Many people assume that being in a car makes them safe because it's larger than a wild boar, but that's not the case. A collision with a wild boar can result in a powerful impact, shattered glass, suspension damage, and even serious injuries. Horseback riding is common in Wyoming, and a video shows a driver slamming on the brakes on a slippery road after colliding with a horse. This reckless behavior highlights the need for stronger measures to protect both the community and the animals. A flock of over 50 ducks caused a traffic jam, bringing hundreds of vehicles to a standstill for hours. In Texas, if a farmer fails to control their flock, the penalty can be as high as $500 per violation. Black bears in Alaska typically end their hibernation between April and May. During this time, they wake up and begin searching for food. People should reduce their speed when traveling through forested areas in the mornings and afternoons, as these are the times when black bears are most active. In 1990, livestock farming was not strictly regulated, as people continued to let their animals roam freely. Raising livestock generated $2,500 per animal, but an accident could damage vehicles and pose risks to public health. Duck herding on the streets of Bidford was strictly prohibited due to high traffic density. If the vehicles in the video weren't moving slowly, a series of collisions could have occurred. With no streetlights or fences, a driver suddenly hits a kangaroo. If it were you, could you handle the situation calmly? Protect yourself by staying alert and focused while driving. The deer leaped as high as 8 feet. I think the worst could have happened, but luckily, the car in front managed to avoid it this time. However, always stay vigilant, as luck doesn't always come around a second time. Black bears are often unaware of road hazards during mating season, as they move around more in search of food. Drivers should honk their horns to alert others, and should never exit their vehicles to chase the bears away, as bears may attack if they feel threatened. You could hear the car traveling at 114 mph, indicating he was speeding, which led to him hitting a deer. Fortunately, the car had a front bumper that minimized the damage, allowing him to escape the situation safely. Australia's biggest race, the BA 1000, was disrupted by a collision with a kangaroo. This incident highlights poor race management, and organizers need to rethink and improve their safety protocols to prevent such events in the future. When faced with an attacking sheep, step back instead of moving forward to avoid a dangerous situation, and give the sheep enough space to move away. Even if you hit a small wild boar, your vehicle's cabin can still be damaged. Have you ever encountered such an unexpected situation? States like West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Michigan frequently experience nighttime deer collisions, especially during the breeding season from October to December. These accidents cause vehicle damages ranging from $3,000 to $7,000. One incident happened so suddenly that a farmer lost over 50 sheep in just seconds. This raises the question, are farmers truly aware of the significant risks constantly lurking on highways? Many people wonder why a fence was installed on this road and why the cow ended up there. If you have any information about this incident, please leave a comment below. If you frequently drive through sheep grazing areas, it's best to reduce your speed to at least 45 mph at night. Reducing your speed gives you a better chance to react quickly to unexpected situations. Be cautious when driving through forests in winter, as black bears often forage near the Smoky Mountain areas. Their movements are unpredictable, so minimize travel to ensure your safety.
Oh my God,
The impact was so severe that I'm sure the car owner must have spent a fortune on repairs. I believe his horse racing trophy was Bagista. The collision on the track prevented him from finishing the race. I also don't understand why the car was placed there in the first place. Are these lessons and solutions for wildlife-related traffic collisions helpful in moments like these? If you have new ideas, please share them in the comments to help build a safer community. Comment 1 if you found this video inspiring. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. These methods are highly effective in stopping the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can explore together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell your friends so they can enjoy the videos too. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.
shit. Oh, shit. Oh, oi! Oh my God! Well done. See what they do.
Welcome to the baboon hunting safari. As the sun rises over the South African landscape, the sound of gunshots begins. Why are 50 baboons hunted every year? When a shot is fired, who really bears the cost of this conflict? Leave a comment with the number 1 and join us to explore the complex relationship between invasive species and humans in this captivating documentary. In Cape Town, baboons have become an increasingly significant threat, with attacks on both agricultural land and residential areas causing a variety of serious issues. These intelligent, invasive species are part of tightly knit social groups that have learned to rummage through trash instead of foraging for natural food. This has led to environmental pollution, as baboons leave waste scattered throughout urban residential areas. The damage goes beyond trash, also impacting local agriculture. According to the Cape Town Wildlife Conservation Agency, incidents involving baboons cause an estimated 3.5 million in damage each year. These attacks destroy crops, threaten livestock, and pose a direct danger to human safety. How much more damage do we have to endure before we find a solution to protect those who directly face baboons? The ongoing threat from baboon attacks in Cape Town has prompted both residents and authorities to seek solutions to the problem. The city has implemented a virtual fence program using GPS technology and predator sounds to drive the baboons away. While this high-tech method has shown some effectiveness, experts warn that it is only a temporary solution, as baboons are highly adaptable. The government has also invested in rehabilitation centers to help baboons reintegrate into the wild. But are these measures enough to prevent future damage? Comment number 2 below if your area has implemented this approach, and let us know your thoughts. After implementing temporary solutions, the South African government is now preparing for a more direct approach: hunting baboons. The key to successful baboon hunting is accuracy. Hunters must be trained in humane shooting techniques, equipped with high-powered rifles, binoculars for observation, and protective gear to ensure safety. They must also maintain a safe distance of at least 150 yards to avoid provoking the baboons. In South Africa, baboon hunting is strictly regulated to protect other wildlife and human property. Hunters are only allowed to shoot a limited number, no more than 50 baboons per year, in designated areas near agricultural fields and residential areas. Specifically, pregnant or lactating baboons are off limits to ensure the species' sustainability. These policies have helped reduce the pollution caused by baboons in urban areas. Baboon hunting in South Africa is strictly regulated under the National Environmental Management and Biodiversity Act, 2004, along with specific regulations from the Cape Nature Agency in the Western Cape. When baboons cause significant damage to agriculture, property, or pose a threat to human safety, they may be classified as a pest species and legally hunted. Violations of these regulations can result in severe penalties, including fines of hundreds of dollars or the revocation of hunting licenses. Therefore, it's important to carefully consider the implications before hunting until you fully understand the invasive species. Meanwhile, farmers and the South African government continue to refine their approach, incorporating education. This also addresses the question of how we can coexist with wildlife that crosses boundaries from invasive pest species. Could American farmers adopt South Africa's rifle system and quotas to deal with wild boars? Or will cultural and legal differences make this transition difficult? And as climate change and habitat loss push more species into human spaces, what questions do you have? Please comment below. All your questions will be answered in the comments section. We welcome any suggestions to improve the quality of our upcoming videos. If you support the baboon hunting approach in South Africa, hit the like button now. Ravenwood, a small village in Louisiana's wetlands, is surrounded by miles of swampland. During flood season, water levels suddenly rise, forcing alligators out of their hiding places and into the village's suburbs. Locals have long told stories of massive alligators lurking and attacking humans in the wetlands. But how many of these stories are actually true? Leave a comment with number 1 to join us as we explore these tales. The Ravenwood wetlands, stretching over 100 square miles, are home to nearly 10,000 alligators during the peak of flood season. Incredible. These creatures can grow up to 18 feet long and weigh over a ton. Every year, the villagers try to protect their land by building underwater fences. However, the power of the floods and the strength of the alligators have weakened their efforts. The fences often bend and break, unable to withstand the weight of the alligators. After incidents in the 1980s, local authorities, along with biologists and hunters, decided to take action. They discovered that the floods created ideal feeding grounds, attracting large numbers of alligators. To control the population and reduce the danger, the community began a tightly managed alligator hunting program, which included trapping and hunting. This effort helped reduce the immediate threat, but it raises the question of whether this is enough to truly control the growing alligator population. The alligator hunts begin with the roar of heavy-duty vehicles designed to withstand the swamp's harsh conditions. Hunters, who must be at least 18 years old by law, face extreme conditions as they navigate the waters, where numerous dangers lurk. Alligators, often over 18 feet long, are no ordinary prey. They have a bite force exceeding 3,700 pounds per square inch. Inexperienced hunters can lose everything if they underestimate their quarry, and this is unacceptable in alligator hunting. Each hunt requires at least 5 supporting crew members to ensure safety and success. Large reinforced traps are deployed to target alligators. Hunters use ropes to secure the prey, but these methods can fail if the alligator escapes or struggles violently. To avoid unwanted attacks, hunters must understand the behavior of alligators, particularly their stealth and speed underwater. Alligators attack from below, using the depth to ambush their prey with swift strikes. Therefore, hunters must be aware of this to mitigate risks. If you agree with the alligator trapping methods used by the locals, leave a comment with the number 2. After capturing the alligator, hunters quickly cover its eyes to reduce stress and immobilize it by firmly gripping its powerful jaws. This prevents any struggling or attacking, as alligators rely on their vision and jaw strength for defense. Successfully capturing an alligator marks a victory in controlling the dangerous population in Louisiana. Alligator hunting in the United States has changed significantly over the years. In the mid-20th century, trapping was replaced by hunting with firearms, regulated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In Texas, alligator hunting is now permitted under strict regulations to ensure a sustainable alligator population in lakes and rivers. Hunters are allowed to use .38 caliber rifles to successfully skin the alligators. The use of firearms is highly regulated, and hunters must follow the methods set forth by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC. In addition, in Louisiana, placing warning signs near flood-prone areas during the rainy season is crucial, reminding people to stay away from areas with high alligator activity, especially when rising water levels bring danger closer to homes. After the hunts, distributing alligator meat to families in need provides essential nutrition while ensuring nothing goes to waste, turning a threat into an opportunity to support those struggling with food insecurity. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. As the people of Louisiana deal with the threat from alligators, another predatory species is emerging in the northern and western U.S. wolves. Wolves have been wreaking havoc on livestock, particularly sheep, in areas like Montana, causing significant economic damage. In 2021, the sheep farming industry reported substantial losses, with nighttime attacks accounting for over 80% of the damage. That same year, scientists estimated that over 20,000 wolves were born, escalating the crisis. Are you ready to explore how people are coping with wolves? If you're ready, Leave a comment with the number 1. Female wolves raise their pups aggressively, requiring a plentiful food source. But when natural prey declines, they are forced to target livestock. Their pack hunting behavior, which involves coordinated, calculated attacks, increases the challenge for farmers, reshaping the landscape of the livestock industry. Their growls signal an impending hunt, a reminder of the unity within the pack before they strike. For years, herders have relied on hunting dogs to protect their livestock, but the growing number of wolves has made this method less effective. As female wolves instinctively search for food for their pups, the survival of the pack is at risk. This never-ending cycle has become a direct threat to the livelihoods of ranchers. How can they fight against such a natural force? To cope with the increasing damage from wolf attacks, obtaining a hunting permit has become an essential step. Hunters can apply for a legal hunting permit through the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. They can then purchase approved firearms for wolf hunting from licensed gun dealers, including Bass Pro Shops. Once the hunting permit is secured, hunters must focus on preparing traps for the upcoming hunt. To effectively trap wolves, choose a firm ground like a trail. Clear the snow and set the trap with an axe to create a snug hole just large enough for the MB750 trap, not much larger. Attach a 10-foot chain to a tree or use a medium-sized object to control the wolf's movement. Carefully set the trap with even pressure, rolling your hand away from the ground to ensure safety. Then, place the trap securely in the hole, making sure it is firm and level. Do you support wolf trapping? If so, leave a comment with the number 3.
Nice coyote here. Yep.
This is an old-fashioned type of trap. Camouflage the trap with fresh, soft snow to blend it seamlessly with the surrounding environment. Wolves are intelligent and cautious predators with sharp senses, and they can detect disturbances. It is crucial to check the traps regularly to ensure they are functioning properly. A single mistake in setting the trap can allow the wolf to escape and vanish back into the wild. This is why hunters are warned to check traps at least twice a day. The stakes are high. When retrieving the trap, hunters must remain vigilant, as the trap is designed to open and close quickly. Therefore, hunters must be particularly cautious about safety. This careful process has helped hunters in Montana manage the wolf population. Reports show that this vigilance has kept hunts within the state's safety limits, with the number of wolves allowed to be hunted each year typically ranging from 200 to 400 during a specific period from January to March. In regions like Alaska and the Pacific Northwest, the illegal trade of fake wolf pelts has become a serious issue. Hunters are often required to report the number of wolf pelts they harvest to the government to ensure their authenticity. The rise of fake pelts has disrupted the market and threatens wildlife conservation efforts. Real wolf pelts hold significant value in the high-end fashion and accessory industries, but the trade of fake pelts undermines the economy. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. The escalating conflict between humans and nature is not limited to predatory species. A new threat is emerging: the European starling. This invasive bird species, with a population explosion of over 200 million, is wreaking havoc on farms, fields, and cities. Their aggressive behavior is disrupting ecosystems and pushing native species to the brink of extinction. Flocks of starlings are invading cities, causing significant nuisance, including the accumulation of droppings, constant noise, and unpleasant odors. They often seek shelter on rooftops, negatively impacting the living environment of residents. Hunters are now taking action to control the population before the damage becomes irreversible. In the United States, hunters target European starlings using strategies such as baiting and distress calls to attract the birds, particularly in farms where they cause crop damage. Hunting this invasive species is legal in most states, but regulations vary. The hunting season typically runs from fall to early spring, with many areas having no limits on the number of starlings that can be hunted, but hunters must adhere to local laws.
Yep, got him.
In some states, starlings must be hunted during designated seasons, and hunting outside these guidelines can lead to penalties. Improper hunting can disrupt local ecosystems, threaten native bird populations, and cause environmental imbalances. As hunters, we have a responsibility to protect the habitats we cherish. What do you think about hunting an invasive species that directly impact the lives of Americans? Do you believe this method helps protect our habitats while minimizing disruption? Please like and subscribe to support us. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting hunting content.
Two.
Footage captured by cameras highlights the severity of deer attacks in residential areas in the UK, especially in Scotland. According to statistics, the UK currently has around 2 million deer, with about 400,000 of them in Scotland. As their population increases, deer are increasingly infiltrating urban areas in search of food, leading to more incidents involving houses, schools, and shops. Leave a comment with the number 1 to explore the deer species further. In 2018 alone, more than 150 incidents of deer attacking buildings were reported, typically occurring in winter when they wander into residential areas. They often attack glass windows out of fear, mistaking their own reflection for an enemy. The estimated average damage caused by deer in Scotland amounts to about $1.2 million each year, impacting both infrastructure and the lives of residents. In the UK, the deer hunting season runs from October 1st to December 31st each year. Hunters must have a valid permit issued by the Wildlife Management Authority, and only individuals aged 18 and over are eligible to apply for a permit. Not all deer species are allowed to be hunted. Red deer and elk can be hunted, while white deer are protected and cannot be hunted. In terms of quantity, each permit allows hunting of up to 120 deer per season. Permitted hunting areas include New Forest and Sherwood Forest, while hunting is prohibited in areas like the Lake District and Peak District. Hunters must strictly adhere to these regulations to ensure safety and avoid having their permits revoked. Scotland is known for its mountainous areas and dense forests, providing ideal conditions for deer hunting. Many areas rise to 3,000 feet with trails and rocky terrain, making it difficult for hunters to navigate. Therefore, they need to carefully study topographic maps to identify safe routes and avoid areas prone to accidents. Hunting in groups not only ensures safety, but also provides mutual support in case of emergencies. At least 3 to 4 people should move together, staying close enough to communicate easily. This will help hunters work more effectively in tracking and ambushing deer. Weather conditions, with temperatures dropping as low as 20 degrees during the winter, require hunters to use rifles ranging from .270 to .30-06 caliber, equipped with scopes offering magnification from 8x to 10x to identify targets from a distance. Heavy rainfall can soak the ground and make movement more difficult, while strong winds may reduce the ability to hear deer in the brush. The use of high-quality binoculars allows hunters to observe deer without getting too close, minimizing unwanted encounters. Deer hunting must be carried out in an organized manner and in compliance with wildlife management regulations. Respecting the environment and animals includes keeping the area clean, not littering, and only hunting healthy deer. These strict regulations play an important role in maintaining ecological balance and protecting wildlife. Reducing the damage caused by deer attacks not only helps protect residents' property, but also maintains the health of deer populations, preventing overhunting and illegal trade. Measures such as controlling legal hunting and preventing illegal activities help reduce the risk of encroachment on natural ecosystems. Furthermore, protecting wildlife habitats is essential to maintaining the long-term sustainability of animal species and ecological balance.
Hammered him. Hammered him.
Well,
In addition to the provided information, hunters are responsible for their hunting activities and should stay updated on the latest deer hunting regulations in Scotland on the Scottish Natural Heritage (SNH) website. By April 2024, there will be some changes to deer hunting in Scotland, so hunters should keep a close watch. That's all the information about deer hunting in Scotland, UK. If you found this information helpful, please comment with the number 1. If you have any opinions, feel free to respond in the comments, and we will answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest hunting news from various countries. Stay tuned. Now, Texas has some unique regulations related to hunting exotic species. If you hunt on private land with the landowner's permission, you can hunt year-round without a license. But with great freedom comes great responsibility. Always know your target and make sure you are aware of what is prohibited. The Nesis River Wildlife Management Area and Sam Houston National Forest allow hunting during designated seasons. If you find hunting regulations in Texas interesting and want to share your thoughts, please leave comment number 1 below. When it comes to weapons, rifles are the top choice for most wild boar hunters. The Remington 700 is a popular option due to its accuracy and stopping power. Hunters also use thermal scopes and night vision devices to track wild boars at night when they are most active. Wild boars are an invasive species that operate mainly at night, making them difficult to detect during the day.
What's wrong with your leg?
The ability to detect thermal signatures up to 1,000 yards away makes thermal scopes and night vision devices essential tools for tracking wild boars in the vast, dense brush of Texas, covering over 268,596 square miles. Precision is key, and this technology gives hunters a significant advantage. But what do you think? Is using thermal scopes to track wild boars at night a breakthrough, or does it give hunters too much of an edge? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Hey, what you got, bud?
In Texas, you can use rifles, crossbows, and even helicopters to hunt wild pigs. Helicopter hunting, a popular method in southeast Texas, allows hunters to cover vast areas of land quickly. It's not uncommon for hunters to take down 20 to 30 pigs in a single flight, but helicopter hunting is not without controversy. It is expensive, with each hunt costing between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on the company and the duration of the hunt. Did you know that the wild pig population is estimated to grow by 20 to 25% every year, which means that hunting efforts need to be intensified? If you like hunting wild pigs by helicopter, leave comment number 2. In 2025, Texas is expected to adjust its wild pig hunting policies. A proposal is being considered to strengthen regulations on helicopter hunting due to concerns about environmental impact. This could include real-time tracking of wild pigs' locations via collar trackers or GPS devices on captured pigs. On one hand, some hunters argue that the new technology is the only way to deal with the explosion of the invasive species. On the other hand, some critics argue that the use of drones and thermal scopes gives hunters too much of an advantage, making the hunt unfair. The debate is still ongoing. What do you think? Is it time for a change, or should we stick to traditional methods? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's settle this issue once and for all. New hunting techniques could completely change the game. You won't want to miss out, so make sure to hit the like button. We'll see you in the next episode. These approaches have been very effective in preventing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss together. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.